Hi, my name is Sasha, and in this video I want to talk about the second semi-final, Eurovision 2025. It was a crazy day for me today because I watched all, how many? 37 songs this year, 37 entries. I watched them all today just to create my final opinion. And if for the first semi-final I was kinda let's say sure about 4 songs and more or less about like 4 more, so it was kind of easier to choose my final top 10 prediction. For the second semi-final, it's a really tough call, but okay, let's just like fastly talk about all 16 entries for the second semi-final. And we start with Australia. He looks really Australian, by the way. I just see that he's Aussie. I don't know, is it like mustache or something? It's another party song. I think it's nice song to start the second semi-final. There's a lot of food songs this year, or maybe I wasn't really paying attention before and just I don't remember, but like it's at least third song about food. I think there's a lot of like innuendos in this song. It just reminds me of something. I have mixed feelings about this song, but I think it's nice for Eurovision. I think it's a kind of like Eurovision song. After them goes Montenegro. It's a comeback. I'm happy to see Montenegro back. I was in Montenegro, a really nice country. I started to think about if they ever win, like where they will like hold the competition. It's a really small country, but really like beautiful, especially like coast part. I would love to visit them again with Eurovision Song Contest, but not really think it will be next year, sadly. So it's a song on their native language, kind of have a Bandiana vibe. I really want them to be in the final, but I actually not sure. Nina have really good vocal. I'm interested to see what they will do with the staging. It's dramatic. I hope that song will have some like folk sound, but it's not there. But maybe next time. Really nice long notes. But by the way, this year I feel there's a lot of songs with really long and steady notes, with high notes. I think it's more than usual, especially with long steady notes. There's a lot of songs like that. I get that feeling. Maybe I just don't remember, and it's actually maybe every year there's almost every song have something like that, but this year is actually something that it's like everywhere on my notes. So I love to see Montenegro back. I hope to see them in the final, but I'm really not sure, sadly. Next is Ireland, Laika Party. I know the story behind the Laika. I knew about Laika beforehand. It's nice to see this story being known outside of my country, that's responsible for Laika, kinda my country. By the way, it's a sad song, but it's sad dancing song. Like I saw a comment under her MV, something like category dance and cry, and I so agree. And as someone who lost a dog just like 5 months ago, it is so sad. It's a sad song for me, just like thinking about story and just dogs. And I think every time I'm trying to sing along, I actually get like really teary-eyed. I hope to see them in the final, but I hope to see them in the final. Really, I like that song, but this year is really unpredictable on my personal opinion. Next is Latvia. Finally with a song on Latvian. Hope I said it correct. I think it's have a folk vibe, but it upbeat. I think it's something about like some rituals, and it was really interesting MV to watch. I like that it is a choir. I think the only one this year. It's not a group, but it feels like it's choir. So like a lot of people singing together at the same time. And in my opinion, it's a beautiful, especially if there will be like not one voice, so they will sing in not the same note. It will be really very beautiful. So hope to see them in the final. Plus for using the native language. Next is Armenia. This year, sadly, we the song fully on English. Because I'm a big advocate for native languages and folk sounds. Fully on English, with nice lyrics, by the way. I like the lyrics. It is have like kinda like it can be metal song, but at the same time it's not really metal. His voice is nice, but I feel like something just like I wanna do some like little changes to the song. I can't really explain. I feel like it have potential to be like really, I don't know, metal song, and I think he can do like real metal, but it didn't give me the feeling that it's a metal song. It sounded more of like maybe some rocky EDM or something. Next is Austria, JJ, Wasted Love. Actually, that was very good. At first I wasn't sure, but then I started to think more about the song, and I think it can be in the final. There's really good high notes. Interesting how he will put them on the stage. It's really important in this song. If he will carry the song like clear and perfect, it will be really, I think it will be like colorful the final. There's opera, there's high notes. It's kinda, there's actually, I wanted to say that it's there's like EDM at the end of the song, and it's nice, and I feel like tension is built into the song. Don't hate me for saying this, but I kind of feel like structure of the song kind of related to Nemo the Code, just minus rap, kinda, because even how the like the pace of the song kind of becoming faster to the end. I think it's actually really, it's a promising song. Next is Greece, Claudia Aestromata. Another song on the native language, appreciated. It's starting like a cappella. It's another thing that I really love. There's nice long notes, and I think some like good lyrics as far as I was capable of following this. I think it's really good. It's really good. I will not say it's my favorite entry from Greece in recent years, but I think it's promising for the final. Like, it's really good call for the final. Lithuania, finally, with another song on Lithuanian. I'm saying finally because I feel like last year it was like I was big fan of Look Talk, and I think before that they mostly sung in English, maybe with some parts on Lithuanian, and it's nice to see second song fully on Lithuanian. Catharsis, I think it have a like a rocky sound. I think it's a kind of rock song, but probably about love. I didn't really notice much of the subtitles. Sorry, I cannot remember right now if there was subtitles. I have a mixed feelings about them. I'm not sure how the song will perform at the competition, how people will like it or not like it enough to give it some good points. But it was nice performance. It was interesting. I like the sound. There's some, again, good long notes, and it's fully on native language, so I hope to see them in the final. Next is Malta, so another song that made it to my non-Eurovision bubble. I think people will scream the previous word that was removed, and I'm waiting for that. It is such a nice song. It's probably one song in this semi-final that I'm sure can go to the final, like almost 100%. She has such a queen like aura around her. I usually say that often there's songs that really good like solo songs for this artist for their like separated career in their countries, song for their albums that not necessarily will perform good on the Eurovision. That's one of the like rare examples, in my personal opinion, of song that really good as a solo song for their career, and at the same time it's a good song for Eurovision. So that's one song I'm pretty sure going to the final, and there's nice high notes, there's dance, there's beat, there's lyrics, there is I don't know, some like kind of rap, hip hop feel kinda. There's everything that I think the Eurovision song needs sometimes, and that's beautiful. And moving to Georgia, kinda I think hard placing after the Malta in this semi-final. Mariam Shangilia, Freedom. There's Georgian language, which is nice, really. But now I'm not sure. I was happy to see that they are sending song with Georgian language, but I think I don't know. It's really nice song. I think there's I'm interested to see the staging on Eurovision, but I watched, I think it was national final, and there's I think there's folk background dancers. There's some feel of like Caucasian, and her aura is strong. For me, it's have this like a little Georgian aura, but I'm so not sure how people will vote for this song. But I personally would love to see them in the final. I like the song kind of building up tension till the end. It keep your attention, my attention at least. So I did enjoy that entry. Moving to Denmark, not my favorite entry from Denmark in recent years, but she has a strong voice. I like her energy. I think it's one of the artists that you can see that they really fully enjoy being on the stage. So I think it's really just nice to have them on the Eurovision. For me, the song really have euphoria vibe. I like songs like that. I'm never sure about songs like that. It can be anything basically. It can do good or not good, obviously, as everything. But here I feel like it's 50-50 situation. Next is Czechia. Kiss Kiss Goodbye. Sadly fully on English. At first watching the MV, I thought it's like another like astronaut theme song, but I saw a comment that apparently like completely ruined this MV for me, because I didn't notice that meaning about him being chosen to go 100 years to the future, but at the end he decided to go like 23 or so years back to see his dad that left that day and didn't come back. I didn't notice that in the MV. I don't know, maybe I'm just like stupid or something. I would not say I enjoyed the song a lot. I have a really mixed feelings. I really like the MV, by the way. It give me, I don't know, some Netflix feeling, but like it can be a Netflix show, a TV show, but I don't know, it's another like 50-50 situation for me. I like this like little like changing in rhythm for like some dance break at the end, but I'm so not sure. Like second semi-final, I feel like like most of the songs like really equal in my eyes. But okay, next is Luxembourg, song full in French. By the way, I think like I already say that Italy have like let's say 3 songs that can represent them on this year's Eurovision. Basically Italy themselves, San Marino, and Estonia with just like Italian vibe to the song. And France as well. France have their own song. France have Switzerland. France have Luxembourg, and France have the Netherlands. So a lot of kind of songs that can represent France in this year's Eurovision. Last year I liked definitely more. I kinda, the meaning of the song give me not a toy vibe. I'm not sure toy. It's kind of the same vibe, but with a little different mood and on French. Again, there's high notes. Hope to see nice performance. But I don't know. I liked last year. Fighter was something like that. Way more. After 10, there's Israel. I hope this year I don't see the same situation that happened last year with Israel, and hopefully there will be not something like was last time. But as I understand, New Day will rise. It's about the same situation. Apparently, the singer is survivor, and yeah, there's really good lyrics. She have a really nice voice, and she have a really nice tone of her voice as well, not just like ability of singing, just this even sound of her voice is something that I really like. There's French part, by the way, again, but not that big. I think it's a really beautiful song, and I think people vote for it. Even though usually with ballads it's not always predictable, but I think it's one of the ballads you just know that people vote love. So yeah, I think good call for the final. Next is Serbia, Prince, Mila. Fully on Serbian, by the way, really nice. I try to understand the lyrics. There's again high notes. It's a rocky ballad, but I'm not sure. I think because it's on Serbian and it doesn't have kind of like distinctive Serbian sound kind of music. I think it's really nice ballad, but since it's in Serbian, I don't know how it will perform at the Eurovision, how people will feel about this. Just because if you don't pay attention to the language, like nothing kind of saying that's Serbian song, which for I think it's kind of sad. And the final song in the second semi-final is Finland, Ich komme. Yeah, I saw that Finland will do some German. I listened to the song and I didn't notice much German. I kind of expected more, but still appreciate it. I think Germany is kind of always underrated and underappreciated in Eurovision. But you know, Germany usually not really have good places here, so maybe it's a little tricky to use German in the song, just saying Finland. But it's kind of interesting because at first, when I still wasn't sure like how there's like Sweden and Finland from this year connected, obviously now I know that there's Finnish band that represent Sweden, but at first I was really like confused, like from where are they, what language they use. I was like really confused, and suddenly there's Finland with the German, and it was such a like mess in my head at first when I tried to understand like what happened with languages in Finland, Germany and Sweden, and now I understand. Not my favorite entry from Finland, sadly, though I was excited as a person who trying to learn German. I really appreciate some more music using German. I need that. I need more things in my life that can have something German. But I like that she completely like owns the stage. Interesting if she will be alone on the stage, as she was, I think, at national finals when I watched. Like, but she can. She really like really owns the stage. She definitely a good performer. So I don't know. At this point, I need to choose 10 songs, and it is really, really hard on my personal opinion. But let's try with no specific order. I just going through the list and trying to create 10 songs. So let's see. I think Australia. I hope Ireland. I hope Latvia, Austria, Greece, Lithuania, Malta, Israel. I would say Georgia and Finland, but I'm so ready to be wrong because I want to see Montenegro, but I'm not sure. I think Czechia have a really good chances. I can see people voting for Serbia and Luxembourg, so this is really hard this year. It's really hard. I was thinking about this for a long time, and I still like I'm so not sure. It's probably going to be my worst year in prediction terms in recent years, because it's not about like my personal top, it's about me trying to calculate, predict how people vote, and this year is so good, especially like second semi-final. It was much easier to make a list for the first semi-final, but since I will not film anything more about Eurovision, I just need to say about 6 more songs, which is Host and Big Five, and all of them use national languages this year. Bravo Germany, finally. So Switzerland with French song, really nice ballad with really nice voice, song that I think France usually have really good entries, and I feel like this year, like Switzerland really did like kind of like such a like French song and the vibe. I think there's actually some like good meaning behind the song, and just nice to see them straight to the final. UK, actually I'm not so sure. UK often send really good songs that good outside of Eurovision. Like not only last year, there's a lot of actual examples where UK in last year sent, I think, really decent songs, but just not a Eurovision vibe. It's a songs that can do good in just like personal albums of these groups or artists. This what the hell just happened kind of give me modern Disney princess vibe, MV at least, but there's I think some lyrics kind of leading to that conclusion as well. Actually, sorry to say, but I don't really see them getting a lot of points. I don't know. Often happened with UK, and last year I wasn't. I didn't agree with Oli getting 0. I think he got 0. This year I said like I don't see this being in a lot of people top. Sorry to say that, like sorry. Germany, Baller. Actually, at first when I saw like Baller, I thought about someone who like really like really good football player. I think maybe it's just in English you can use a word like that, because apparently there's nothing about football in this song, but it's fully in German. Appreciate it. As someone who trying to learn German, thank you for this. But I will not say that it's my favorite entry, sadly. Like, I hate myself saying this, because finally Germany sending song on German language, and here I am saying that it's not on my top entries from Germany. Sorry, I'm really sorry. But but still I'm interested to see how they will perform the song on the stage, because I think there's some like EDM and some voice post-production was heard, so I'm not sure how they will like play it on the stage. I kind of wanna have some harder or more like more structured beats, but maybe just me, I don't know. But not my favorite entry. Like, I hate myself saying this. Spain, again, not my favorite entry from Spain. I feel like this year big five are good, but none of them top my my personal top from any of these countries. So Melody, Este Diva, really nice song, but not my favorite from Spain. Sorry, she have a really good voice, and I think its song is nice, but just like not my favorite from Spain. Italy, interesting. Italy, I think with Italy song it's a little bit tricky, because I think one listening it's not enough with the song. I think you need to listen more and more of the song, just like pay attention to lyrics. It's not really complicated song in a structure way, but I think this is a song that you need to give time, and with Eurovision, it's really tricky songs like that, when they didn't really stuck in your head, and from the first listening, for me, I'm trying to be. Obviously, there can be people who like it from the first listening, but I'm trying to be more on like mainstream way to see if a lot of people will feel something like that, and I'm not really see that happening with the song. I think it's a nice song, but it's a song that you need to give to grow in you for some time. And France, song about mama, really nice, beautiful French song with beautiful lyrics. I tried to read lyrics watching the MV. She have a beautiful voice, but again, not my favorite entry from France. But I think a lot of people can be touched by that song for different reasons, actually. But kind of would say that nice that all of the songs, the 6 final songs that I was talking about right now, they're already in the final, because I don't know, it's all of them is not my favorite compared to like previous entries from these countries. But yeah, that was my opinion about second semi-final and Big Five plus the host. It is really hard this year. I'm really excited to see what will happen. I hope you're excited as well. I'm never really trying to predict the winner, but it will be really obvious to say that I think it's either Sweden, Estonia, or Malta. But I feel like every time there's like Malta or San Marino send something I really like, suddenly whole Europe doesn't really like that. Let's see how wrong I was this year, because it's a really complicated year, and yeah, maybe one day a country outside of Schengen won the competition, and I finally will make my childhood dream come true and go and watch Eurovision somewhere. Estonia is a Schengen zone, Sweden as well, and Malta probably not, but Malta is far away. Apparently not next year, but yes, thank you for watching. Let's enjoy Eurovision, and bye.